Happy Friday, Revelstoke. The autumn is definitely proving to be a time for change and preparation for the winter season. The following are a few projects I thought you may be interested in. In the Public Works Department, a trail for Arrow Heights School was constructed and completed in mid-October by School District Number 19, and the trail signs were installed to create a safer passage and corridor area for pedestrians and to limit parking. City staff have installed 2 traffic cameras at the intersection of Colbeck and Perks Drive. The cameras will remain in place for a total of 3 5-day intervals to record the traffic and pedestrian activity for Columbia Park School. Upon completion of the camera work, staff can review and determine if sidewalks or change traffic patterns are needed for safer passage for the area. Once the study on Columbia Park School is done, Arrow Heights School will be monitored in the same way. The results will come to council in a report outlining options as well as costs for the options if required. Bylaw enforcement. Responding to community concerns regarding an increased number of complaints focused on dogs at large, bylaw enforcement officers are implementing an animal control compliance campaign over the next few weeks. They will begin with a focus on education and compliance with respect to all animal control offenses and specific target to dogs at large on the city's green belts and in the city parks, and will move into ticketing as the campaign progresses in the beginning of November. Corporate administration staff have started to advertise the public of the campaign through social media posts, radio advertisements, print advertisements, and through the website Alert Center. Parks, Recreation, and Culture. All washroom facilities in all of our parks have been closed for the season. Playing fields are now closed for the season, and our park staff are on the fall cleanup, leaf blowing, putting gardens to bed, removing site furnishings from the downtown core. Full programming is also in full swing. Aquatic programs are full, and all ICER user groups have started their programs. In community economic development, we're reviewing architectural plans for the new space in the development office and the Fab Lab. Fab Lab meeting to outline programming, build out, and coordination will be happening soon. We are having a meeting with Everything Revelstoke, RMR, and Tourism regarding the shuttle bus service agreement for the upcoming winter season. And we're in the process of interviewing candidates for their tech coordinator. In fire safety, the city took part on a tabletop exercise in the Emergency Operations Center on dealing with severe storm and a gas leak, ironically, the morning of our gas leak. Our emergency planning coordinator is attending an Emergency Management BC winter preparedness meeting and a workshop on wildfires this week. And on Wednesday evening, I was able to present firefighter Dan Hutchison a 35-year-long service award. And it was my honor to be able to be there and to present Dan that award. In development services, we have only 4 building permits that we're currently processing for issuance. Our length of time to process a building permit is 3 to 4 weeks without any complications for single-family homes. More complex builds, such as hotels, will take longer to process. In engineering, Garden Avenue beside La Baguette is scheduled to be completed this week, complete with new sidewalks and paving. And the patch paving was rescheduled to next week, weather permitting. Directional drilling has started under the Ilocos River, moving forward on schedule for the new water crossing of the Ilocos water line. We're happy to see that move forward. And in our climate coordination, we have the city embarking on a single-use plastics campaign during the month of November, which will include several different advertisements promoting the following mandate. The city will play an important role in climate change mitigation. Community-wide climate change mitigation is broad in scale, but small impacts can help make a large difference. The city will work to help residents better understand how their actions can help the community reach federal, provincial, and local emissions targets by supporting energy-efficient buildings and technologies, sustainable transportation, and reducing waste. While many single-use items are recyclable, recycling is the second least favorable option in the waste hierarchy, and it does not tackle the causes of waste, but only the symptoms. Recycling processes also require energy and will generate waste byproducts. Waste prevention and reuse, on the other hand, have double benefit of decreasing waste and decreasing the consumption of resources, energy, and money that would be used to produce the product in the first place. So I encourage you to watch for our social media and traditional media posts as we move forward. Thank you and have a great weekend.